Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Honestly Nate, back with some thoughts that are sexual in nature. Now, the month of October is National Kink Month, and I dropped for y'all 13 Days of Kink. For the last 13 days of October, I presented you with 2 new kinks in alphabetical order for the last 13 days, and I just want to talk about what I learned from 13 Days of Kink. So here we go. Now, when I was making 13 Days of Kink, when I was creating the little cards and then they're sliding, they're somewhere. I was really trying to be very conscious of the fact to include people of color, to include different body types, to include just more than what we usually see as representations of kink. And the more that I searched on Google, the more that I searched on Pinterest, the more of my friends' social media that I ran through, I found that it was really, really difficult to find people of color represented in a lot of these kinks, which is so bananas to me because people of color be kinking. People of color be kinking. So one of the things that I learned is that we need to kink more openly. We need to discuss our kinks more, and we need to kink more out loud, because I posted a lot of things and a lot of people of color were like, whoa, I'd really like to do that, but that's some white people stuff. It's not, girl. I know melanated people that do this all the time. Like, I can connect you to them. I might be one of those melanated people that does this all the time. So people of color, it is on us to represent us so more of us feel comfortable being kinky like we are. Because people of color do kink, we be melanated and kinking it up, and we be going hard in the kinky paint. Okay? The next thing that I learned is that everything is a kink. Everything is a kink, and they have names. I saw a lot of people comment on a lot of different posts that they were like, oh, I do that. I had no idea that it was a name. Or I see people who are like, I used to think that I was really vanilla until I go through 13 Days of Kink, and I find that I'm actually kind of kinky. Everything is a kink, and nothing is new. Nothing is new. People have been doing the things that we have been doing since people have been doing the do. Nothing's new, and everything has a name. And a lot of these names have Greek or Latin roots because the Greeks and the Romans was doing these things, because nothing is new. So if there's a thing that you want to try, it might be new to you, but it's not new to the whole atmosphere of people who have done this thing. And I think that that provides me with a lot of kind of support to try new things, because just because it's new to me doesn't mean that it's new in general. And since it's not new in general, I could probably find some information about it somewhere on the internet. We talk a lot about this like binary that occurs for people. Either you're vanilla and not kinky, or you're kinky, but it is very much a spectrum. And like I said, everything is a kink. So even if you think that you're vanilla, there's probably some kinky things that you do. And I know I was talking to a couple people on the gram, and they were like, whoa, I'm so liberated, because my friends always tease me because I'm vanilla, but no, I'm actually quite kinky. And it's okay if you don't want to be kinky. You hold on to that vanilla label and you still do the kinky things that you want to do. But everything is a kink. If you're interested in doing the thing, that thing exists, and there's a person or people out there who have that same interest. You are not alone in your kinks. You are not alone in your kinks. I saw a lot of DMs that were like, whoa, I thought I was the only person who did that. You're not the only person who does anything. You're not the only person who's ever experienced this thing before. You're not the only person who's ever had these feelings before, because these kinks have existed since humans have existed. And that goes for even just life stuff, life emotions that you're going through. You're not alone. You may not know the people who are going through these exact same things, but I can guarantee that you are not the only person who has ever or will ever experience XYZ. Swinging back to the fact that everything is a kink, just because you don't like to do that certain thing doesn't mean that that thing is wrong, doesn't mean that that thing is nasty, as long as that thing is occurring between consenting adults, okay? If the thing is occurring between consenting adults, let folks live their lives. Don't yuck other people's yums. Just say, you know, I don't think that's for me, and that's okay. Different strokes for different folks, but don't discourage people from enjoying their stroke, okay? You just go find you a new stroke, and you be that different folk with your new stroke. And while you're exploring those different strokes, That's how you learn whether or not you like a thing. Now, you might have saw something pop up on 13 Days of Kink. You might have seen something while you were watching porn. You might have seen something while you were watching TV, and it gave you a little intrigue bubble. You got the little question mark that popped up over your head. You know, if you feel safe doing it, if you have a partner that consents to doing it, you should explore. And if you don't like it, that is okay. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to do that anymore. But you never know until you try. So that's definitely what I want to leave you with. Being kinky just means that you are open to exploration. It means that you are open to trying, and it means that when you find something you like, you take pleasure and pride in doing it. Being kinky doesn't mean that you have to cause pain. It doesn't mean that you have to cause other people pain. I mean, if you like to eat asparagus and strawberries and lick chocolate syrup off of your partner's booty, you kinky. And that is awesome for you. If you think that oysters are gross and you would much rather walk around in a latex suit, you kinky. If you don't want to walk around in latex, or if you got a latex allergy and you would much rather watch your partner wash dishes with their delicious and gorgeous hands, you kinky. And it's awesome and it's great, and I want you to embrace your kinkiness and live your best kinky life. All right, so which one of the kinks that I presented during 13 Days of Kink, or that you saw scrolling through this video, was your favorite kink? Hit me down in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you follow me on all of my social medias and check out my website for when I'm doing kinky workshops in your city or on the internet. I am Honestly Nate, and I will check you later. Bye.